I am an injured person. I am an injured person. Feel sorry for me. Feel sorry for me. I'm a victim. I am injured. No, it's not my gaming hand. I specifically requested they do it on the left side. Hello! Hello! Vampires and charlatans! Hola! Salut! Bonjour! Gucci Morgan! Salamat pagi! Chesh! Namaste! Niao! ¿Cómo está? Vietnamese greeting! Annyeong! Konnichiwa! Wii Suzu! How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you are all doing well. Short Zatsudan stream, cause my heckin' side has been hurting me all heckin' day, man. Dude, I'm dying here, man. My side has been hurting me all day, so I wanna go lie down. Dude, I was attacked! I have been injured! Okay? I was attacked. I was stabbed! I have a medical injury now! Who dares the heckin'... I don't know what you call her position. The lady who operated the MRI machine. Yeah. I don't know what you call it. MRI technician. I don't know if that's a real thing. Okay, but whatever. It's the lady who helped do my MRI. Okay. So, my doctor wanted me to get MRI, so I was referred to this radiology imaging clinic. It's not too far from where I live. Just like a 10-minute Uber ride. Not too far, from where I live. Got there 10 minutes early, but wasn't called until like 10 minutes after my scheduled appointment, cause those fledging forms took like 20 minutes to heckin' fill out. But the minute I filled them out and turned them in, like I sat down for 2 seconds and they called my name. Dude, the forms were like insanely long, and they were like, do you think you've ever been exposed to metal, and the metal may be anywhere in your body or eyeballs? And I'm like, what? Eh? I don't know, like what? I don't know. Like, how the heck am I supposed to know that? Wait, what? I don't think so. But like, that's what I was like. Wait, what if I'm wrong though? Are my eyes gonna fly out of my socket? Are my eyes gonna fly out of my heckin' head? Like, dude, I was legit scared. I don't know. I was legit scared that like something could, like, I don't know, like I was secretly exposed to like metal particles sometime in my life, and just a body part was gonna fly off. Okay, that was like a legit fear of mine. Unironically, okay, unironically. Okay, because like I'm not here thinking about, like, I'm not here thinking about, have you ever by any chance, was there any chance you could have been exposed to micro metal particles that may be somewhere on your body? And I'm like, I don't know. What? I don't know. What, like, if I pass by a construction site, maybe like there's some metal part. I don't know. I don't fucking know. The heck is a micro metal particle? Like microplastics, but metal. Okay? That's what I was like. I was like super heckin' paranoid. That, okay, something's gonna fly off, like my eyeballs is just gonna be sucked out of my head. I don't know, okay? I mean, if you eat certain canned foods, there's a probability of metal. Exactly! So I was actually so worried. Actually super worried. Cause again, like, I'm not here thinking about, oh, like, there could be metal parts. Like, I answered no, but I don't know that. Like, I don't know. I could. Like, I don't know. So I was super heckin' worried that something was just gonna come off of my body. Okay, like my eyeball or something. Okay, dude, I was paranoid. Okay, I was super paranoid. Okay, so they take me. Okay, like, I literally turned in the forms. I sat down for literally like 2 seconds and they immediately called me, right? Then I go to a room and the lady is like, oh, you're not wearing anything that has metal or anything, right? What about your shoes? Are you wearing a belt? No. Did you have any like zippers or buckles? No. Right? So dude, I don't know if it's just me. Here comes my core fan! I just want to thank you for the super chat. I don't know if it's just me, but the minute the way you said there was no radiation, but how come the minute I step into the MRI room, I felt like super sick? I just felt like, oh, I feel weird. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, you can take the MRI in your normal clothes. Yeah, they didn't have me like put on a robe or anything. Yeah, I just went in with my normal clothes. Yeah, I didn't have to wear a gown. I just went in with my normal clothes. But okay, I feel like it's not anxiety though, because like I didn't feel like any more nervous outside than inside. Right? But it's like the minute I stepped in the room, I immediately felt sick. I know, like there was something in the air, you know? Yeah. But, then I took off my shoes, because the lady was like, oh, do you want to take off your shoes if you're more comfortable? And I'm like, yeah. Because I don't like lying down with my heckin' shoes on. Right. And then she was like, here's your, get these, like, take these earplugs, put them in. I'm like, okay. I don't know if I'm putting them in wrong, but I can still hear everything. Okay. And then she gave me headphones. She was like, oh, it'll help with the noise. I'm like, oh, okay, you're gonna play some music. Nope. No music. No music. Dude, the earplugs did nothing for me. The heckin' headphones really didn't do anything for me. What else? Oh yeah. Yeah. She was like, okay, now you can't move. Okay. Here's like this ball, put it in your hand and squeeze it in case of emergency. And so I'm like, well, my eyeballs are going to be sucked out. That's the emergency. My eyeballs are going to be sucked out. So I'm like, why would we need it? What do you mean in case of emergency? What the heck do? She should not have told me that, okay? Because I'm like, okay, what could happen? See, now you've gotten me worried. I stepped into the room, right? And then it's like, oh yeah, the magnet is always on, right? Right. Just confirming. I have not, like, my eyeballs have not been sucked out of my head, right? So, and the magnet is on, so that means I don't have like metal particles in my head, right? Right. So the magnet is always on, right? And she was like, oh yeah, the magnet is always on. There's no radiation. Okay. Alright, so I'm like, okay, I don't have like secret metal microparticles in me, okay? But then she was like, okay, here's this ball. Squeeze it in case this is like the emergency panic button. Squeeze it in case of emergency. And so I'm like, what? What? Oh my gosh. I was just joking that I was gonna die in the MRI machine. But now it's like that may be a possibility. What the fudge? No, I did not squeeze it. I did not squeeze it, but jeez, man, she should not. That's just like got me anxiety. Claustrophobia is really bad for some people. I'm not claustrophobic, but I'm just saying it was not a comfortable experience at all. Okay, and then they slid me in. And okay, when I went in there, the only noise was like kind of like a plunger sound. Okay, you know, if you have to like plunger or something with a plunger, imagine plungering with a plunger. It kind of sounded like that, like on a rhythm, a plunger. And I'm like, oh, okay, this sound does not bother me. Whatever, it's a little loud, but that doesn't bother me. Huh, I wonder what they needed to give me why are they like earplugs and headphones? That's a little excessive. Are people really bothered by this plunger sound? And then the thing started and it was like and I was like, what? They're actually trying to kill me in here! What? Okay, dude, I was like, what the fudge is this? And the earplugs are not helping. The headphones are not helping. What people do? People could die in here. I could die in here. What the fudge? This is miserable. This is miserable. Right, and it was like a whole heckin' dude. How heckin' long was I in there? I was in there for like at least 20 minutes. The MRIs I have done only made a humming sound. Oh, sure, this was not a humming sound, okay? Again, like when I first walked into the room, there was a noise, but it's just like, okay, maybe a light humming sound, and then there was like a sound like a plunger. Like you're trying to like plunger a toilet. But it was like plunger, like a plunger, but like on a rhythm, okay? Right? So I was thinking that was the only noise, you know? And I can see how like some people would be bothered by that. But I'm like, I don't care. That doesn't bother me. But that bothers me! For 20 minutes, that bothers me! That bothers me! So yeah, I was in there for at least 20 minutes. At least 20 minutes. Okay? And then they took me out. And my doctor ordered something called like an MRI with contrast. Which means they have to inject a dye into my bloodstream, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? Either way, my tiny veins fledged me up, okay? Right? So the first half of this... Well, it wasn't half. It was for the first, like, 20... Again, I was there for over 20 minutes. Maybe even closer to 30 minutes, right? You're taking pictures of my stomach, my lower abdomen, stomach and pelvis, right? And they bring me out of the tunnel, right? The lady is like poking around in the arm, right? Here comes my core fan! Marco Arado, thank you for the super chat. Lady's poking around my arm, my left arm. Okay, you see the area on your left arm that's on the opposite side, on the other side of your arm from your elbow? This is a super sensitive... Okay, I'll just zoom in, okay. Okay, you see this body part right here? You see on the opposite side of the elbow? This is a super sensitive area of my arm, okay? I do not like the doctors like touching there, right? I do not like being touched there, right? Yeah, the crease, the inner elbow. The inner elbow, the crease here. Yes, I know that's where you get the shots. I hate being touched there. No, it doesn't tickle. It's just super uncomfortable, okay? Like, it is like a terrible feeling. Okay, it is a terrible feeling, right? Like being touched there, okay? Yes, that's just me, okay? It's super sensitive. Not in like, oh, it tickles. And like, oh my gosh, please stop. Okay, no, you cannot touch it. I will destroy you, okay? It's super sensitive, but yeah, that is, that is where they give shots, unfortunately, right? It's just a super like, so that's just my weak spot there, okay? I'm trusting you with that information. Okay, it's just yeah. I just don't like being touched there. Okay? Okay. But that unfortunately is where they put the shots, right? So, the lady's just poke, and I'm dying inside because once again, I don't like being touched there. It's really uncomfortable for me. And she's like, what arm do they usually give you shots in, injections in? And I'm like, the left arm, but that's just because I request the left arm, you know? Since my dominant arm is right arm, I'm right-handed, so I usually just request the left arm, but I don't mind the right arm if that's gonna be easier. It's no big deal. It's whatever is easier for you. No big deal, and I'm not really that picky about the arm. Let me see the other arm. Poke. I'm dying. Stop touching me there. She's like, I'm gonna use the smallest needle, but I'm not sure if it will fit. And then it's like, oh yeah, I've been told I have tiny veins. Yeah, you do. I'm not sure if it will fit. I will use the smallest needle. I'm like, okay. Alright. So, the lady gets the needle. She like puts like the alcohol or whatever on it. Why does the nurse sound like Foodie? They just do. Maybe they're heckin' related. Whatever. Anyways. She starts to like put it in me, right? And then I'm like, and it stays there for like a solid 10 seconds. So she's like, well, the vein is now getting fat. So that means the contrast can't go in. So this is not gonna work. And then I'm like, oh, okay, so they're gonna have to stick me again. Maybe they could try the other arm. The lady goes and looks at my other arm, my right arm. Poke, 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 poke. Are you allowed to tell a lady she has fat veins? Okay, she made the vein fat. It was skinny. It was tiny. But when she tried to inject me, it was not going in, and that caused the vein to like swell up. Right? Which apparently is bad. It means like the stuff is not going into the vein. Right? It's just causing trauma for no result. And then she's like, yeah, I don't think we're able to do this. And I'm like, okay, so that means we're done, right? That means we're done. Then she leaves for a little while. She comes back out with another like a second lady. A second lady comes. And the second lady is like, oh, you may have to do it in her hand. And then the second lady turns to me and is like, you okay? Has anybody ever told you you have tiny skinny veins? Have you had problems getting shots before? And I'm like, yeah, I've been told I have small veins, but no, I've not had problems getting shots before, but... yeah, okay. Yeah, we may have to do this in your hand. It's actually better that way. It's easier that way, actually. And I'm like, okay. Can it not be my right hand? What do you mean they're gonna stick the needle in my hand? What? And so... they get another hacking needle. They get another hacking needle. They poke around in my hand for a minute or two. They're like, okay, yeah, this seems to be, this is gonna work better. We'll do it in the hand. Is that alright? Can we stick you in the hand? I'm not gonna say no! My true answer in my heart is, no, that's not alright, but you gotta do what you have to do. Thanks for the emote chat. Crowd, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, like, why even, like, it's not like I can, like, say no. The doctor needs these images. Like, what the fudge? I can't, like, I am under duress here, okay? I kinda have no choice but to say, sure, stick it in my hand, okay? Okay? Anyways. They poke my hand, they find like a good spot, dead heckin' center in the middle of my heckin' hand. The second lady turns to the first lady. Ah, you want me to do it? No, it's okay, I got it. First lady turns to me. Okay, we're gonna stick you in your hand, okay? Cause we need the contrast to go in, and it's actually better to do it in the hand. Right? Not in the palm, not in the front, it's on the back of my hand, okay? The center of the back of my hand. And then the lady's like, okay, make a fist. Okay? Yeah, just make a fist like that, okay? Keep making a fist, okay? And then she hits me with the heckin' needle. And she's like... tell me if I'm hurting you. And I'm like... what the fudge do you think? What the fudge do you think? You are stabbing me in the hand. What do you think? Yeah, this is a spa. Yeah, I'm having a great time. What? What kind of question is that? Yeah, it hurts. What the heck? But whatever, it gets done. Then she's like, okay, we're gonna put you back in. It'll be another like 6.5 minutes, and then you should be done. I'm like, okay. Alright, we're almost out of here, man. I wanna go home now. This is a miserable experience. I hate this. So they put me back in. They don't give me the emergency squeeze ball. I'm worried. What if there's an emergency now? I can't squeeze to like scream for help. So now I'm heckin' paranoid again. They don't give me the emergency squeeze ball. But somehow I live. I survive. They take me out. I am free to go. They say that my results will go to the doctor, and then the doctor should call me to 3 business days. So expect the results tomorrow or Wednesday. 2 to 3 business days. And then they will tell me the results and next steps from there. So yeah. It's terrible. What a heckin' terrible experience, man. I hope they don't charge me. I hope they don't charge me. What was this bill for? I got a bill for heckin' $50. What was this? Was this? I don't think this was for. What? Oh, this was for the pelvic ultrasound. Okay, it was $150, but insurance paid for $100. Okay, so hopefully I don't get slapped with a huge bill. Hopefully. So, that was last Friday. That was last week Friday. So we'll see the results. Results should be in 2 to 3 days, so tomorrow at the earliest. Insurance cheapening out. Yeah, I mean, I think I have pretty good insurance. I think. But either way, it's like I always have a copay. Yeah. I get a liver biopsy on Friday. Hope you don't die. I would die. That's when they have to cut off a piece of your liver, right? You have to go in and cut a piece of your liver out, right? I don't like liver. Liver is super nasty. My mother tried to like feed me liver a couple of times when I was in elementary school. It's really gross. It's super gross. I hate liver. It's really gross. I never liked it. It's an acquired taste. Well, maybe I might like it now. Yeah, I haven't had it in like... What, it's now like coming on almost 6 decades. TV as a kid made me believe liver and onions was a dish. I'd be encountering constantly and never seen it. Yeah! I remember there was an episode of Doug when he was like, I don't want to eat liver and onions. But then he tries it and he's like, hey, you know what? I like liver and onions. So yeah. But I'm like, nope, I've had liver. I hate it. It's really gross. I really don't like it. Lisa, well, I also used to not like broccoli, but now it's okay. Yeah, now it's okay. There's some stuff that disliked as a child, but I'm okay with now. There's also stuff that I liked as a child, which I think are nasty and gross now, like little Debbie's like snack cakes. It's like way too sweet. I had it for the first time in like something like 4 decades. 4 decades. And yeah, it's like super nasty. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's way too sweet. I would have loved it though in like the 2nd grade. Yeah, those are super processed cakes. See, that I like super sugary things, but like little Debbie stuff is just way too sweet now. And I'm 66 years old. My elderly tongue can't take it. My elderly tongue can't take it anymore. Hard to justify buying those. Well, and now I definitely can't have them now because they all have dairy in it. But, well, okay, you know the one like strawberry shortcake one? That's alright. I like that one. But the other ones like zebra cakes. Like the heckin' Hostess Twinkies. Ew, it's so gross. Yeah, it's actually like way too much sugar. It's way too sweet. But I used to like really love them as a child, yeah. I remember when Twinkies was gonna go out of business. Remember, this is just like, what, like 10 years ago or something? Twinkies was going out of business, so people started buying Twinkies and like becoming scalpers of Twinkies and selling it overpriced on eBay. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, it's not like an enjoyer of Twinkies, but maybe I should have gotten in on that. That was 10 years ago, right? I'm guessing, okay? I don't actually know, like... I don't know when that happened. I just remember that being like an old thing. Yeah. The conspiracy is that it was a marketing ploy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, I'm starting to feel a little better. Like I said, like, dude, all heckin' day today. Well, it still hurts a little bit. My heckin' right side's been bothering me. Like, all heckin' day. I don't know why. Just the right side. My hand still hurts a little bit! From where they stabbed me! My arm, cause they stabbed me twice. Once in the arm, and then they were like, oh, the vein is too small. And then the second time they stabbed me in the hand. Both still hurt a little bit. Watch anything good the past couple of days? Not really. Not really. I've been working all weekend, and there's also work. So I was like, I forgot there was like a thing happening at my job on Saturday evening. So I was like, oh, shoot. Maybe I should not have scheduled a stream for Saturday. Like, people who live close by, they're gonna have to go into the office. Yeah. It is a super big project. They're gonna have to go into the office, but luckily they don't require me to heckin' fly out there to go into the office. So yeah, but I still have to kinda sorta work. When does it end? Well, it should end like a couple of hours before I start my Saturday stream. I should be good, but I don't really trust them to like not bother me. I don't really trust them to not bother me. Also, dudes, I gotta keep up motivation. I mentioned I'm not gonna spoil it. Sometimes I'm like super tempted to spoil it, but I know I've been working on this secret project. Maybe I should schedule another work with me stream. Yeah, maybe I should schedule another work with me stream. But I feel like I have gotten like a big thing done. In regards to the secret project, I got it done last week, but I feel like I've been kind of slacking off because I'm like, well, I don't want to, like, I'm not really, because like, if I like kept like super at it, because like when I first started, like, well, I don't really have money to commission somebody, so I guess I gotta do it myself. So when I made that decision, I was spending like 10 hours a heckin' day. Like 5 days a week. Yeah, I was definitely putting like 50 to 60 hours into the secret project per week. Right? But now I'm like, well, because like we have Aonia 4th anniversary stuff, right? So there's already like a big announcement, a big thing happening in May. I guess I don't need to unveil this thing until June, so I have 2 months, right? I have 2 months, but now I'm like, oh, now I only have like 1 month. I mean, I guess I could unveil this thing, but like, I also don't want to like overlap Nene, because I don't know if you dudes, I was watching Nene stream. Nene said that she might have her like new model reveal. Like she said like June 14th-ish or so like mid-June. But like I don't want to overlap because I'm working on this project. Is like I can control when it comes out, when it's released, you know, when it's unveiled. Since it's just me, as long as it's done before then, and as long as it's ready and finalized before then. So like, I'm looking at June. But I feel like last week I put in like, just like heckin' like 3 hours. So it's like I need to get back to like dumping like 50 hours into this. Like another like, yeah, definitely another 50 hours of work would wrap it up. So I just need like a week where I'm like focus. So yeah. Yeah, I just need a week of focus, but I feel like I slacked off last week. Yeah. So I feel like oh, I didn't get like a whole lot done last week, so I feel like I'm like slacking off. I just have to get back on it. The thing I'm working on is not hard. It might be hard for some people, but for me, it's not hard. It's just tedious and hard to do super well, super high quality. Right? Yeah. But I'm hoping to be done with the thing end of this month and unveil the thing next month. Yeah. Yeah. You got this? I am sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm too, like, every now and then, like, let's say a person on my timeline pops up and is like, oh, commission's open! And I'm like, okay, they do good work, can they do... But no, I'm too deep into it now. And I don't have the money. Oh, some of them are a little cheaper. Some of these people who do this kind of work are a little cheaper, but I feel like now I'm like too deep into it to turn back, so it's up to me. And plus, if you want something done right, you might as well do it yourself. Yeah. And then you'll see what I'm working on and be like, oh, okay. Yeah, and because I am doing the hard work here, I have creative freedom. Yeah. I have creative freedom because one thing about sometimes if I commission somebody to do something for me, I am worried about seeming like nitpicky and pointing out like things that are like, this bothers me, but I don't want to be a bother to the person doing the work for me, so I won't bring it up. But now if I'm doing the work, I can be like, this bothers me. Let me just redo this. Let me just do it myself. Let me just fix this myself. If you're purchasing a service, it should be the way you want. Yeah, but I don't want to be like a difficult client, you know? I'm always worried about like, oh, that bothers me. I will say the person doing the Aeonia made outfit 3D models is I was like, okay, can you adjust this a little bit? Okay, you wanna know what okay, you wanna know? Now my most recent... Okay, the last thing I asked them to adjust is something... I was like, this is me just nitpicking. But can you just adjust this a little bit? Okay, you understand what I'm asking for? And they're like, yeah, so they are amazing. They're amazing. But the thing I asked before that... I was... Okay. Spoiler alert. But I mentioned this a few years ago, but I think the chesticles on my 3D model is too big. Okay? And I said this to the 3D modeler that we're using for the Aeonia okay, that we're using for the Aeonia made cafe outfits. Right? But I didn't have it in me to ask management, to ask the original modeler, can we tone this down a little bit? But now I'm like, because originally the modeler for the maid outfits like followed the original, right? And I was like, okay, can we can we turn this down a little bit? Because I think I know what it looks like in the original. Can we just nerf this a little bit? Because it really bothers me, okay? I think it's off model. If you look at my hacking character design sheet, I think it's off model. Okay, can we turn it down? So, and then they were like, oh, okay, that's really good feedback. Understood. And then we're at like nearly the final iteration of the 3D models. And then I was like, okay, one final request. Can we turn down jiggle physics? I hate jiggle physics so much! Have I ever told you dudes that I actually hate jiggle physics? I hate jiggle physics so heckin' much! Okay, so I turned down jiggle physics. Now I am happy. Now I am happy, okay? Now I am happy. Yup! 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 I hate jiggle physics so heckin' much. Okay, but luckily the 3D modeler was kind enough. I hope I'm not coming off like a weirdo. I asked him for like 2 chesticle nerfs and then a jiggle physics reduction. I hope the modeler doesn't think I'm a weirdo. I feel like I'm a weirdo. I feel like they think that I'm a weirdo, okay? Okay. Okay. Alright. Cause most VTubers, I feel like, I would like a boost. Can we make it super jiggly? But I hate that. I hate that. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I'm sorry. I hate it so much. But yeah, now I'm happy. So at the risk of looking like a weirdo to my new 3D modeler, the jiggle physics has been toned down. Yeah, the chesticle slider has been toned down. And now I'm like, okay, this is good. When you want jiggle physics for like your hair or something, I mean the chesticle jiggle physics, okay? The physics on everything else is perfectly fine. But yeah. But all the while I was like, I'm so sorry, please. If it's too much of a hassle, don't even worry about it. You do great work, cause I don't want to like be a burden to people. I know I'm paying for it. I know I'm paying for it. This is what the $2,000 donation bar from January went towards, by the way. I know I'm like... Yeah, I know I'm like... paying for it, but... I'm just worried. I'm just worried about... seeming like too demanding. Yeah. Yeah, it's strictly in one area. Because it's strictly in like... one area. It's like... this girl's a little weird about the chesticle area. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you do it well. Look forward to the new 3D outfit themed 3D outfit reveal. Also, I noticed that apparently May 10th is Maid Day in Japan, and I was like, oh, heck. If we had known that, maybe we could have scheduled this event to be on the 10th. Heck, opportunity missed. Opportunity missed. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. If somebody would have pointed that out, perhaps we could have scheduled it on that day. On May 10th. Yeah, cause all of a sudden I saw like a lot of VTubers like doing like maid things. And it's like, wait, why is everybody a maid all of a sudden? Oh, wait a heckin' minute. There's a holiday or... maybe calling it holiday is a bit much, but there's like a day called Maid Day in Japan. So that's why all these VTubers all of a sudden are like being maids. Yeah. So maybe it'll be oversaturated anyways. But okay, none of those other girls are having 3D outfit reveal. I don't know, I don't follow every VTuber in the world. But at least like the ones that showed up on my timeline, they were doing like 3D outfit made cafe Aonia reveal. Yeah. So 3D models for all 4 of us are almost complete. They're like 98% done. 98% done. So we should have the final models this week. Yeah. The little 3D bit I recorded at the end of the trailer was like still the work in progress model, but it's like super similar to the final one anyway. And there's one other thing that we're waiting on that I was like, I want this to go along with our 3D made outfit debut relay. I want this, so like I'm actually paying for it. I told the other girls they don't have to pay me for it. It is something that I personally want, but of course they can use it as well. So we're all gonna show this off to you guys. So yeah. So that is where your $2,000 went. Yeah, that is where your $2,000 went. It costs more than $2,000 for the 3D models plus the outfit design. You will see. I don't think anybody's revealed who the outfit designer is, but you will see. Definitely come the relay. So yeah, the outfit designer fee plus the 3D model plus a third thing to go along with this reveal. It's more than $2,000, but whatever. Yeah. But I wanted this third thing for the immersion! So yeah. My immersion was very important, so yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm excited for. And that's why I'm like, okay, even though I have like a personal project that I'm working on, there's like good stuff in May, so maybe we have enough events for me. Yeah, maybe we have enough events for me, so I don't need to like push myself so hard to release this thing in May. It can wait until June. So as long as I don't fumble here, we will have something special in June, and you'll be able to see what I've worked on. Yeah. So yeah, we got good stuff in May. Had anniversary in April. Good stuff in May. And as long as I don't fumble. And good thing in June. Yeah. Okay. You got this, yeah. And like, I would say that I'm about 60% done. I've just slacked off in the past week, kinda. Yeah, I'm about 60% done. So it will be done. It's just, when will it be done? When will it be done? Will I be satisfied with the result? Or will I be like, this is trash? I will start over. Okay? Alright. I was supposed to be streaming again soon, right? In an hour? Wait, I thought it was like sooner than that, like in like 15 minutes. Well, maybe not. Oh, it is in an hour. Yeah, I was back. I was streaming in an hour and 15 minutes from now. Like, give me a minute. Dude. The heated blanket is trying to choke me here. Okay? I have, like, the cable is like wrapped around in like an uncomfortable way. Like, how did it get like this, man? It is like wrapping around my stomach like a snake. Oh, before I forget, because I forgot for an anniversary, I had something to show you dudes. For the anniversary stream. Let me see, where is it? Maybe. Dude. Okay. Okay, where the heck is it? Okay. Ta-da! Ping. Uncle Tax. Why does he look so mad? Yeah, I forgot to show this on anniversary stream. Thank you. Actually, this cat tree was funded by Uncle Grug, so thank you, Uncle Grug. I am sure that is what he is saying in this photo. Okay. Are you sure he's in the cat tree? Yes. Plus the perspective. Yes, I am shorter than the cat tree. Plus the perspective, okay? Well, this is a super very top of the cat tree, so it's pretty high up. But now he can be on the top of the cat tree and overlook his kingdom like the Lion King. But yes, I am shorter than the cat tree. That's why you get this perspective here. Like, I guess I could stand on a heckin' chair or something, but... There we go. Icon bearing gifts, paying the uncle tax. Alrighty. Alrighty. Also, he's taking an interest in maybe escaping from the apartment. So like, let's say I go take out the trash or go check the mailbox or something, you know? He's taking an interest in leaving. Okay. Like going out the front door. Okay, yeah, I have a loving human. A warm bed. Food, I am well fed. Time to leave. Time to bust out of this joint. Okay. Okay. I don't understand why. This'll Pickle, thank you for 24 months membership. So yeah, there's your payment. Apologies, it took a while. There's your payment. Please accept my apologies for the late payment. But there's also a dog. Like, the neighbor has a dog. Like, the apartment directly across from mine, they have a dog. So, like, okay, and this heckin' dog, whenever I pass by the neighboring apartment, the dog loses its mind, and the dog kinda like spooked Golden Boy, right? So like when they like open the door, Golden Boy was like, "Ooh, what's out here? What's out here?" But the dog just like any kind of movement outside, the dog will start barking. So that kind of like creeped Golden Boy out. But yeah. Yeah, I may or may not be getting a pair of labs. Like lab tests, they have to draw blood. Cause if it's a dog, I don't like dogs. I don't like dogs. Is it a woofer, a borker, or a yipper? It's a woofer. It's a woofer. It's like a medium-sized dog. Yeah, it's not like a huge dog, but it's also not like a little chihuahua or anything. It's a medium-sized dog. Also, these people, there's these people who like moved into like one of the apartments that's like next to the trash chute. So recently they moved like a few days ago. So like every time I take out the trash, like if they have their like balcony door open, the dog just loses his mind, okay, and just barks at anybody passing by, and it like kind of creeps me out. Like I don't know, the dog sounds kind of big, but like I don't know if the dog is like big enough to jump over like the balcony wall. You know? So it kind of creeps me the heck out. So like, wait, I have to be on guard every time I try to take out the trash? Jeez. Like, I don't know, like, a lot of people, if you're like, just people don't, the dog has no home training. The dog has no home training. Yeah. You wanna know, a dog that does have home training, right? So after the MRI, it was in a place where there's some stores nearby. I went into like a clothing store. What was it? Heckin' TJ Maxx or something. Went to a TJ Maxx cause I want a new bag. I mentioned this before. I'm not heckin' putting Balenciaga, okay? Like a $1,000 bag. Okay, I just want something nice, okay? So I was like, oh, TJ Maxx is here. TJ Maxx is here. I wonder if I can find like a bag that isn't sinfully hideous. So after my MRI, walked to the TJ Maxx. And there was like a couple with like a large service dog, had like the vest and everything. But then there was some other lady that had 2 small dogs in a stroller. Right? 2 small dogs in a stroller. And the large service dog in the TJ Maxx. The large service dog passed by the 2 small dogs in the stroller. Dude, like the stroller was like they were positioned like it was like a double-decker bus. Okay? It wasn't even like like the side-by-side stroller for if you have twin babies. It wasn't even like a stroller like that. Like one was at the upper level and one was at the bottom level. But you could tell this dog had some kind of home training, right? At least the dog in the upper level, right? Because when the large service dog passed by them, the dog that was in the upper level of the stroller was like so he's like obviously containing a bark, but he knew that it would be bad behavior to bark. So it was him trying with all his might to not bark, to not be rude and bark, even though he really, really wanted to bark. I was like, oh, finally a dog with some home training. But yeah, I didn't find any heckin' bags. Dude! Heckin' bags at TJ Maxx. They were all ugly, man. They were really, really ugly. I didn't like any of them, so I just walked out without buying anything. Yeah. Yeah. No, not Balenciaga. No. Just before stream, actually, I just bought a bag off of evil Amazon. But, like, the selection, there were cuter bags there. So, yeah, I bought a nice bag. It was $35. No Gucci bags. No Gucci bags, no. No, I wanted something that was like around the $30, $20 to $30. Whatever, I'll pay the extra $5 for cuteness. So $35 bag. Yeah. It's a nice cute pink and white. So yeah, like I'm sorry, all the heckin' bags at TJ Maxx were like super ugly or it was like plain black, or had like a grandma pattern, right, with like the flowers, like curtains or couches from the 80s. I'm like, no, disgusting. Okay, yeah, I didn't want like a grandma pattern. So yeah, I got a nice one on Amazon. Well, I don't know, the quality would be nice. Okay, like the bag I'm using now, I've had for like a few years. It's from not teaching. It's from Target, but it's starting to fall apart, and then like it's really bothering me. And also, it's like a little smaller than I like it to be. I want it to be a little bigger. Also, while I was looking at Amazon, do you guys know something called a hobo purse? I was like, wait, isn't this like a rude word for like a homeless person? At least when I was like in elementary school, this used to be like a rude word for like a homeless person. But they call it a hobo purse? It's like this. Okay, look. It's like bags of this shape here. You've seen it, okay, well maybe you haven't seen it. And yeah, you just may not be like looking in like the women's purse section. It's called a hobo bag. It's bags in this shape here. It's like a crescent moon kind of shape. That's apparently like a hobo bag. And I was like, what? Back when I was in elementary school, that's what we used to call like a homeless person. What? What? Yeah, I didn't get this, okay? This is ugly. Will not be caught dead with this. What the heck? This is from Banana Republic. This is called Banana Republic Women's Slouchy Leather Hobo Bag. I'm sorry, this was just like the kind of bag that my aunt, one of my grandmother's sisters, my grandaunt just had. Okay. This is just like an older woman's bag, okay? It's so ugly. It's so ugly. So don't worry, if you think I'm walking around with this sinfully ugly thing, got another thing coming. My bag is cute. It's pink and white. Yeah. I just know this is like the kind of bag that one of my aunts used to have. I guess, no, this one was kind of fashionable. I wonder if this is just like 40, at the time, 40-year-old woman's fashion bag. I don't know. What about this in pink and white? No, I don't like the shape. This is not a cute shape. Is it an oversized bag or a teeny tiny clutch? No, I have to be able to fit a McDonald's Happy Meal in the bag. Okay, I have not been to McDonald's in many years. However, it must be big enough for me to buy a McDonald's meal without the drink. But it has to be able to fit McDonald's in the bag. So in case I want McDonald's, okay, I can hide my food in the bag. Okay, that's important to me. I have to be able to hide fast food in my bag. Okay. Yep. Why a McDonald's Happy Meal? You're an adult? Because I don't eat that much. Dude, like, sometimes I struggle to finish, like, food, okay? Because the portions are just too big. Why hide it though? Okay, let me tell you a deep, dark story. You've unlocked the deep, traumatic experiences of my not Harvard days, okay? Oh boy, Harry, okay, it's actually kind of traumatic, okay? Okay, no, this is before not Harvard. This was before going to an interview for like an internship or something. I remember I went downtown to go to an interview or something while I was still in high school, right? For like a summer interview or something. I didn't get the second interview, okay? I mean, I didn't get the job, the internship, whatever. I ended up somewhere else. But I remember I went downtown to interview for an internship. It is like in 10th grade, 11th grade. Yeah, it's like in 10th or 11th grade. Cause my mother like refused to allow me to slack off during the summer, okay? I had to like be doing something. I couldn't just slack off like in the apartment all summer long not doing anything, right? So I went to an interview. And after the interview I got McDonald's. And I was walking in the street, munching on some French fries out of the bag, and then there was like two men standing, just like loitering. It's a pretty busy street, okay? So it wasn't like I was by myself, okay? I mean, I was by myself, but like it wasn't like. It was like I was like in any like immediate danger, okay? Just to preface this, okay? And there was these two men, right? They see me like munch. And then one of the dudes is like, "Yeah, can I get some fries? You wanna share? Right? And I ignored him. Cause yeah, back when I was like in high school and not Harvard, every now and then some dudes would be kind of creepy, right, towards me. Some like random strange dudes on the street would be kind of creepy. Just another one of those heckin' times now I don't leave my apartment. So yeah, he was like, "Can I get a fry? Don't you want to share?" But I'm like ignoring him, right? And then he called me a female dog after I ignored him. Okay? Yeah. I just like ignored and just kept walking. So yeah. So that's why it's important for me to be able to hide McDonald's in my bag. This would not have happened if the whatever bag I had at the time was large enough so I could hide McDonald's in my purse. Yes. Was that the one time you said you don't have a phone? No! That was when I was at not Harvard! Yeah, okay, there was this dude. I was at not Harvard, and this dude was like asking for directions to like some certain like buildings on the campus, on not Harvard's campus. So he was asking for directions, and they chatted him up for like 2 minutes, and then he was like, "Yeah, okay, thank you so much for your help, and maybe I could get your phone number." Okay, but I'm like, no. Why can't I be nice just to be nice? So I said, I'm sorry, but I don't use my phone. Bye. And like awkwardly skedaddled. I just said, "Oh, I don't use my phone. Sorry, bye." Dude, the delayed embarrassment from like 45 years ago. Okay, anything. He was a nice dude, but it's just that, leave me the heck alone. Sorry. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. He was not creepy. He was not creepy. He was just shooting his shot. The dudes with the heckin' like demanding fries. That was creepy. That was the first and only thing that came to mind. Sorry, that was the first and only thing that came to mind. And okay, I did not know what else to say. I did not know what else to say. Okay. See that guy's alcohol is not me. She doesn't use her phone. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to say. I didn't know what else to say. But whatever. I'm sure that guy has found a nice girl who actually gave him her phone number. I'm sure he is alright. Yeah. Maybe Tyson, no! No, surely! Okay, heckin' no, okay. How the fudge can you be traumatized by Charlotte Suzu? I don't know, man, something like, I'm sorry, I'm taken or something. But that would have been a lie. That would have been a lie. I didn't want to lie to him. You lied regardless? Not really. Like, I didn't have, like, all these friends that was texting. I did not lie. It's true. I don't really use my phone. Like, a whole lot. Like, even now, I don't really use my phone a whole lot. Only when I'm out, and I'm not out a whole lot. Okay, whatever, man. I did not lie, okay? Me saying, oh, sorry, I'm taken, I have a boyfriend, that would have been a lie, okay? That would have been a lie, and I didn't want to lie. So I just said, oh, sorry, I don't use my phone. Okay, that was the truth. I rarely use my phone. I'm not really like that social a heckin' person, So I really didn't really use my phone a whole lot, They had like a pretty basic phone, anyways. Wasn't like a nice phone like what I have now. Don't use a phone for VTubing, sure, but for the camera. Like, I use it for the camera. I don't use this heckin' iPhone for anything else. Anyways. No, not a Nokia. Not a Nokia. Back in the day, I had a Samsung Galaxy, but it was like a slightly older model. Samsung Galaxy. It's kind of basic. What else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I bought my cute purse. Cute bag today. Oh, there's a collab on Thursday. Not gonna be on my channel. It's gonna be on Pillow Deer's channel. Yeah. Okay. So have collab. Are you happy now? There's a collab with somebody not associated with production kawaii. Dude's happy now. Okay. Thank you dudes for buying me to code block if you bought it. I'm working on something that's a little cheaper. Like, a lot cheaper. Right? So in case mythical block is out of your budget, this will be cheaper. Yeah. Like even cheaper than like acrylic stands, okay? So yeah. But it's still something that's like kinda cute, kinda nice. So yeah. In like a couple of months, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's the news for today. That's it. Have nothing else for you. Tomorrow, we'll be playing, Exhibition 33. Okay? Alright. I have watched too much of other streamers playing it. Okay? So I have already been spoiled up to like the first act. But I'm like, okay, I gotta stop watching. Cause I wanna play it myself. I gotta stop watching. So yeah, I know it happens up till the end of the first act, okay? But I won't spoil you guys. Right? Okay? In case you are watching it for the first time through my streams, I won't spoil it for you guys. Okay? That's pretty bad spoiler. Yeah, big stuff happens. Yeah, but it's like, okay, this is too good. I wanna play this myself. It's not good enough to just be watching from the back. I gotta get in there myself. But yeah. I've only seen the prologue that everyone seems to love. Yeah. Dude, Nana cried! I was watching her play it earlier today, and then like, Nana, it is only like an hour in. I didn't say this, but I thought it! Nana, it is only like an hour into the game. Why are you crying already? You can't cry already. We're only an hour into this, okay? Pull it together, man. Pull it together. All the girls cried? Nah, okay, when I was watching another streamer play it, I did not cry. I was just like, I should not watch all this, but I can't look away. Yeah, so I've been spoiled up to the first act, but I don't know how it ends, okay? So I would like to see how it ends. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna be playing Clear Obscure Exhibition 33 tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna cry. There is no crying. I never cry. I am a rock. So yeah, Luna is my wife. She is best girl. I love her so much. If anything happens to her, I will Minecraft everybody in this room and then myself, okay? I love Luna so much. She is so pretty. I love her so much. Okay. Alright. You know what? I will mine then craft everybody in this room. And then myself. You heard what I said. Anyways. That's tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I am intending it to be, unless I say like start feeling bad or something. I'm intending. What about Mael? What about Mael? I mean, she's alright, but Luna is my wife. Luna is best girl. She's so pretty. I love her. I love her. Anyways, that's tomorrow. I'm excited to play the game for myself. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I've already been spoiled because I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop watching. I was too invested in the story. But like I said, don't know what happens after that. Don't know how it ends. But yeah, yeah. Just make sure you fake cry for the clips. No, I'm a rock. I will be the shoulder you can cry on. I will be strong for you all. Yeah. I'm a rock. Oh, that reminds me. I thought rock that like. That reminds me. I thought I saw a Steam game about rock paper scissors. I wanted to check that out to see if I wanted to play it. Okay. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you. Planning to have a longer stream tomorrow. Like I said, unless I start feeling bad, but I'm planning to go on a little longer tomorrow. Since Expedition 33 is like about a 3-hour-ish game. Based on what I've googled, about a 3-hour-ish game. So yeah. Okay. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you all being here. That was wow. Good morning. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night wherever you are in the world. Please take care of